we are today. We're going to spend the next couple weeks reviewing some of our past skills so that we can be prepared for a belt test. All right? Because I want you to be prepared. I want you to be ready. We earn that new rank, and then we can keep moving forward. All right, everybody, remember, we got to move forward because we've spent enough time on the skills that we are doing right now. Okay, so let's get started here and hurry up. Can you? On Joe. All right, our 5 tenets: courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, indomitable spirit. Yo, up, stand up. All right, everybody. Now, let's do some exercises first, just get those out of the way, and then we'll move right to our techniques and skills that we want to get better at, okay? So, let's start out. Ready? Jump jack, set, and go. 1, 2, set, net, tassel, yassel, good, get old, hook, yo, forward, 2, set, net, tassel, yassel, good, get old, hook, yo, cross, 2, set, net, tassel, yassel, good, yo, hope, yo, very good, all right, let's get our feet apart, hands up, squats, ready, set, and begin, 1, 2, set, net, tassel, yassel, good, yo, hope, yo, good, all right, push up position. Feet back, body up, and begin. 1, 2, set, net, tassel, yassel, good, yo, ho, yo. Okay, back upright. Oh, my bad. We should have stayed down there. Some sit-ups, all right? Hands across our chest. Ready, and begin. 1, 2, set, net, tassel, yassel, good, yo, oh, yo. Okay, now we'll get up. Okay, now, all right, we're going to break down some of our techniques today. Give us some little extra details, all right? Because now's the time to work on those details. Really perfect our punches, our kicks, our blocks, whatever we work on, we want to perfect, all right, make it better. So let's get in our stance, hands up. All right, so we're going to start out with the 2 punch. So first thing you want to focus on is elbows pointing down, your head is between your hands. Now we're going to take our left hand. We're going to place it up by your ear. Remember, it's like you're talking on the phone. So you always want that free hand up by your ear. Now, let's take our 2 punch, all right, and go ahead, push it out and turn it. Turn it and push it out this far so that your shoulder comes forward. See this here? I want my shoulder to come forward with my 2 punch. All right, so again, do that motion, 2 punch. We're going slow motion right now. All right, that helps us really get the technique down. Okay, so pushing it out, do this same speed as I am, right alongside together. Good, 2 punch, pushing the shoulder out. Now, another thing we want to look at is our foot on the ground, the back leg, the punching side, and also that side's hip, all right? We also think, if my shoulder comes forward, well, let's look at this. The end result is my hand straight out, okay? So our hand is connected to our shoulder, all right? Our shoulder, right, is connected to our upper body. Our upper body is connected to our hip. Our hip is connected and it ends all the way down at our foot. So everything is connected. So since everything is connected, we want them all to follow the same path, and that path is forward. So if my hand comes out, my shoulder comes out, my hip comes out, and my foot, all right, follows, it turns. So I want to do this here. This is my good two punch. I turn everything forward. See this here? Okay, turn everything forward. Good. All right, now in between this, and as you're doing it, make sure that hand is right there. All right, just glue it right to your temple. All right, so that's the spot right here. That's what I like to do. I just put my fingers right on it. Okay, I pretend that it's stuck and it can't come undone. All right, so go ahead and do that. So I'm right here. Let's do our two punch. Relax speed right now. We'll add the intensity and speed and all the good stuff in just a sec. Here we go. Two punch. Good. Now I want you to freeze at the end. Two punch. Just like this. So that you can feel, and also if you got to look at everything, make sure everything is forward. You do that. Okay? So ready? Again. Two punch. Good. And two punch. Ready. Two punch. Now remember, when we reset to our stance, if we're not adding something after this, like a kick, we want to pull everything back opposite of the way that it came out. So look, everything retracts and comes back in. So notice it comes out, do it with me, and now pull it back in, just like we started. All right? It ends just like it starts. Okay, that's one thing I like to say with a lot of strikes that we do. It ends how you start. So you should, I haven't ended my punch yet. All right, I need to reset and get back to where I was before. All right, so I need to end right back at the beginning. Okay, again, two punch. Bring it back in. Two punch. Bring it back in. Two punch. And very good. All right, let's do a little stronger, a little harder, a little faster. All right, but don't let the speed and the effort that you put into it ruin your technique. All right, I still gotta be right on point with this. So here we go. Ready? And two punch, two punch, two punch, two punch, two punch, two punch. Two punch, two punch, two punch, two punch. Good, very good. All right. Hey, yeah, there are a lot of steps to a simple two punch, and we do call it that. It's a simple punch. All right, it's one of the most basic punches, but remember, even the most basic things that we learn have steps. And it can be complicated when you try to put them all together. All right? That's why, as a black belt, I still am trying to perfect that simple technique. All right? So the sooner that you get in the habit of perfecting your moves, all right, the less work you're going to have to do down the road. Remember that. Now, let's move on to the turning kick. All right, turning kick is with the back leg. All right, involves a swing and a snap out, leading with our shin. Okay, so let's look at the basic steps first. So I'm going to take my front foot and I'm going to step out. So I turn my toes out. All right, what does this do? Look at our body here. It's facing forward. All right, when I do this, it starts a turn, all right, of my hips. And that's important for a turning kick because the line of attack is going straight across this way. All right, so we need to open these hips up as soon as we can so we don't have to spend so much time turning them. All right, if I go up like this, I gotta turn quite a bit, all right, to land that kick, all right, and by that time, I'm not going to be as effective, all right, so in my stance, hands up, so step out, open up the hip. As I open up the hip, I rise up on the ball of my foot, my tippy toes. Now, I'm going to be picking my knee up sideways, pointing my toes, and now this is where we flick and swing everything forward. Notice, by the time we pick up our leg, our hip is turned forward quite a bit, all right? Our hip is turned almost all the way forward. All right, it's already there. So we just got to add a little extra snap with our hip and also flick our foot out. All right. So this is what I like to teach to others and also practice, you know. You want to make these movements as easy as possible. Okay? People get confused with martial arts and they think you gotta be this, you know, all-star athlete or you're just gifted in so many other physical areas, but that's not the case at all. All right? Yes, I could depend on my physical attributes. I could depend on my strength and my speed, all right, and throw away a lot of my technique. I could have success. However, all right, that is not the way, all right, because someday I will not have these physical attributes and these gifts that I may have right now. So remember, you know, we never want to ignore our technique and throw it to the side and say, oh, hey, you know, I can bend my foot behind, I can pull my foot behind my head, I'm flexible enough. I don't got to worry about the technique, all right? That's far from the truth. The technique is the most important thing, all right? Remember that as a martial artist. So I'm in my stance again. Step out on my tippy toes. I rise up, all right? And I bring it through. Set down, come back. All right, let's do that one more time. We'll add another detail. So I step out, leg up, and boom, kick right through. Now, we are doing a kick, however, we can use our upper body to add more momentum. When I have more momentum, I'm going to be able to execute my technique faster and stronger. And this is a goal, this is something we want to strive for. Always be able to generate the momentum to create the speed and the power that we need to be effective. Now, I'm back in my stance, I got my hands up. Do this with me first. Take your right side, okay, and put it across your, just take your hand, bring it across your body, and open your hand up, all right? Like you're getting ready to do a karate chop, all right? Chop, like that. I want you to chop down this way, all right? So, do this motion here, just chop it down. Snap our hand back, almost behind us. Back there. Good. And you can turn forward now with it. Yeah. So I snap my hand down and back, and I swing my hip forward like I'm throwing a two-punch. All right? Like this. So, we're going to be using this upper body movement, specifically our arm and our hip, to help us get that speed and that power. All right? So, start here, step out. Now, as you go to pick up your leg, drag this arm across your face just a little bit. It doesn't have to go this far, all right? That's not going to add anything extra, all right? It's just got to go there. Now, as I come up, look at our arm and our leg. They create a diagonal line, all right? And I want my hand to go towards the center of this line and my foot to go towards the center of the line. I want them to meet or cross one another. So in order order for them to meet, I gotta come to the middle. In order to cross, I need to keep moving with my limbs there. All right, so I follow through with my hand and my foot, or my shin. Okay, so I'm like this, I step out. All right, I come up here. Now, I want to follow through with both. Now, this is going to require a little extra coordination because we're moving some more than one body part together. But this will make your turning kick go from here to here. And that's what we always want. We always want to improve our technique, especially our kicks. All right, so I'm in my stance, hands up. I step out and turning. All right, very good. And again, turning. Good. Now after that hand comes through, bring it way back. Okay? Turning. Nice. Ready. And turning. Good, good. Again, turning. Last time, turning. There we go. A little extra detail. All right, a little secret there. Now, let's look at the left block. So hands up, ready. Again, it's one of our basic blocks, but there are some details here, all right? So you know that you got to take your hand and bring it behind your head. It's like you're slicking your hair back if your hair was long, all right? I'm trying to grow it out, but it's going a little slow process. So I'm going to come back just like this, and my elbow comes up. So think of this, everybody. Your hand goes one way, and your elbow goes the other way, all right? They work together, all right? They work together. One comes back and one comes forward, like this. Now, we know we got to take our other hand and bring it up. We put this up just for a little extra protection, and also it braces our arm, all right? It allows us to keep a strong arm out there, okay? Because we don't want our arm like bending in across our face, especially if our arm gets hit from a strike. So I need to brace it with my hand here, all right? Now, after we brace it with our hand, we want to turn our hip, the same side hip, we want to turn it in. And how we do that is by pivoting or rotating on the ball of our foot, all right? It's just a little turn. We're not turning this far because now I'm opening up the back of my head, and that is something we never want to expose to a strike coming at us. So I'm right here, I'm gonna just like this here. So I turn about halfway between here and here, which is right there, all right? So I want to left block. Good, with me, left block. Nice, left block. Again, left block. Good, left block. And left block. 3 more, left block. And left block. 1 more, left block. Very nice, all right, very nice. Now let's piece everything together for the combination when we do it today. I want you to stop at each move. So I do a block, I stop. I do a punch, I stop. I do a kick, stop, then reset. So follow along in your stance, hands up. All right, let's start out. Left block. Make sure the technique is there. Turn, brace. Now, I want to bring my right side forward for my 2 punch. Look at this, everybody. If you stay in your blocking position, your hand just has to go down just a tad bit. You could even keep it there if you want, grabbing your head. There's nothing wrong with that. All right? So look, left block, 2 punch, shoulders forward, hips forward, foot turns forward. Now from here, I'm going to bring this hand up across just a little bit, and I finish turning kick. All right, so again, together, piece by piece, well, technique by technique. All right, so left block, 2 punch, turning kick. Nice. Again, left block, 2 punch, turning kick. Good. Ready, left block, 2 punch, turning kick. Awesome work. Ready, left block, 2 punch, turning kick. And again, step by step. Don't flow it. There's no need to flow it right now. Ready, left block, 2 punch, turn kick. One more time, ready, left block, 2 punch, turn kick. And there we go. All right, step by step, piece by piece, breaking it down. That's a good way to really learn a skill. Break it down. Understand how it works. If you don't know how it works, all right, you're not going to be as effective with it. All right. Now, let's move on to our single leg takedown. All right, we're going to do that in one more technique. So, I'm going to start out, I'm going to face sideways so you can have a good view of me. All right, see everything that's going on. So, in my stance. All right, the first step to the single leg is to create some off balance, to move them back so we can expose their leg. All right, so I want to give a good push and a step. All right, push and a step. All right, push and a step. This reminds me of an old way of punching. All right, that I used to practice in Taekwondo. I used to go like this. Here. All right, it's the same idea. We push and step. Okay? We don't have to be as exact with this though. Alright? You just gotta get the palm heel of our hand on their shoulder, give a good shove back. Alright? Like this. Now, after we do that, look, I get pushed back. If you push someone back, alright, they're gonna have to recover their balance in some way. Okay? They're not going to be able to strike and attack you or take you down or do whatever if they are in the process of recovering their balance. So if I get shoved back, all right, I gotta get here first before I can do anything back at that person. All right? So I'm like this here. All right, I get pushed back. Now that leaves this leg in front. That's the one we're going to be targeting, right? We push them so we expose one of their legs, all right? And we're taking away their right leg, all right? Which is typically a stronger and more dangerous leg to deal with. So we're taking that one out of play so we don't have to worry about it. So I'm in my stance, all right? I'm going to push and step like this. And now I come down and I scoop that leg right at the knee. I get it at the knee. Now the other one comes in front. Now the first hand that we use, we want to slide it back to get to their ankle. Remember, we're pushing them back. We're lifting it up. Our other hand comes down. Okay? Other hand comes down and you want to pull that ankle out so we can straighten the leg. If you create a straightened leg, it's going to be harder for them to balance. Try it, okay? See how long you can stand like this with your foot underneath you, and then see how long you can balance like this, okay? This requires a lot more effort to balance, and it's easier to be knocked over. So that's why we want to create a straightened leg. So we're stepping and pushing, we come down and grip. All right, I slide this hand down to about the knot on my belt, just as a reference. Now, we're grabbing with our hand around to their knee, the outside of their leg. This shoulder should be on the inside of their leg. So you're trapping their leg with your hand and your shoulder, and I'm just going to turn everything, okay? We turn everything together. If you want to take a little step out, you can do that. Sometimes that helps you turn your hips more, create a little more momentum. So there's nothing wrong with doing that. All right, so again, from the beginning, I push and step. I scoop, grab at the knee. Other one comes in front of that, and I pull it back. So I'm just like this, and I turn everything. Make sure to push with your shoulder here. Okay, our shoulder does a lot of the work for this takedown, right? If you don't have anything to push against their leg, right, they're more likely to counter you or stay upright. So we need something to fall back on, all right, to give us a little extra oomph to knock them down. So I'm in my stance, I'm ready. I'm gonna push and step, scoop, and I grip, and now I turn everything together. All right, very good. In my stance, push and step, scoop, arm in front, pull it back, and turn. Ready, and push and step, scoop, grab. There we go. One more time. Push and step, scoop, grab, and turn. There we go. That is the single leg takedown. Now, let's look at the one last thing, the Americana. All right, so we're going to be down like this. I'm going to go this way. All right, so start on your knees. You got your right arm going up and down. Your left arm is going sideways. So this is going vertical. This is going horizontal, like this here. All right? Now, to practice, we pull out the up and down arm, the vertical arm. And I come up like this here. All right? We're going to use our hip to help us drive forward to push their hand to the mat. Make sure our elbow comes down now. Now this hand is just going to grab our own wrist. And now from here, I'm going to push my feet back out. Now I'm going to bring my right hip down. And I'm going to slide this and lift up. Okay? Think when we do this Americana, we rock back side to side. Alright? I'm going one way, and then the other way. Okay? Going out, and then in. So start right here. So pull the right arm out and bring your left hip down to hold them at bay. Now, I push this to the mat. Grab my own wrist, elbow down. Now, this is where I start switching my hips. Slide, lift. Alrighty. Again, in my head and arm. I come out and up. Arm back, push her down, grab the wrist, and now look at the switching of my hips. Slide, lift. One more time here. Alright, Americana practice. Just like this. Come out. Bring it to the mat, elbow down, grab my wrist, and I start turning everything together. Alright, there we go. That's the motion. Alright, we want to know that. Very good. Alright, very good. Now, if we're in black belt training, so we got a black gi, black uniform, black pants, alright, you want to stick around because we have some more techniques to work on. If you're not doing that training yet, no worries. Alright, no worries. Alright, what we did today is going to help us become successful regardless. So, let's all come to attention. Cheer up. Can you? And jump. Alright. Our 3 student creeds build true self-confidence. Number 1, knowledge in the mind. 2, honesty in the heart. And 3, strength in the body. Very good. What's up? Stand up. Alright, everybody. Good work today. Alright, let's keep moving forward. Alright, because I want you to be ready. I want you to be prepared for our next belt test so we can get through that, and then work on some new skills. Alright, I'm itching. Alright, I'm aching to get to some new techniques with us. Alright, but the way that we're going to do that the best is to work on it all together. Alright, as a team. Okay, so good work today. Let's come to attention. Class dismissed. All right, thank you, class. See you in a little bit, guys. Good work today.